G'day, I'm Dr. Friday, and this is the Dr. Friday Show. And this boy is my mate Hercules. Many of you know, the big dog of finance. All right, today's show is awesome. First, we're going to the tax corner. We're going to show you how to keep Uncle Sam out of your pocket. Then we're going to go to the business corner. Is the 15% really only for the rich? Into the kitchen, flatbread pizza and flat tax. Also, we're going to go talk about Susie Orman's new credit card, and out to the kids' corner and talk about the kiddies tax. We'll be right back and start the Dr. Friday Show. Tax class is in session. I hope you guys got your pen and paper because we have got 7 things we're going to go through today, and this is going to all put more money in your pocket. So listen up. Okay, first, donations. Pretty simple, guys. Anytime you leave your house to take something to Goodwill, you do something that's in charity as far as helping with your church, delivering food, those miles are a tax deduction. Don't forget that. Everyone will bring in the little slip they get from Goodwill or one of the other organizations, but they forget the miles they took to get from home to there. That is also considered charity. So make sure you turn that in when it comes to doing your donations. Next, eco-friendly tax credits. Pretty simple. This year, $500. That's all you get. And be very careful. If you've already taken the $1,500 from 2009 and 10, you do not qualify for the eco-tax friendly tax credit. I know it's not fair. I don't write the tax law, guys. I just teach you what it's about. Homeowner's tax deduction. That one is pretty straightforward, really. You've got your mortgage interest and your property tax. If you've got points, make sure you've got that. If you've got PMI, make sure you tell your tax person about that. There are certain clauses about those, but make sure you can never give your tax person too much information. If they say, I really don't need to know that, you might want to look for a different one because a lot of times it could put more money in your pocket. Cost of looking for a job. Guys, right now with unemployment almost at what, 10%? Depending on the numbers you look at, almost 18%. There's a lot of people looking for jobs. You have a resume. You have to fly out someplace possibly. You're getting additional training. You have to relocate. A lot of these things. The relocating, of course, would be part of your moving expense, but all of that can tie to your job expense. Don't forget to tell your tax person. Moving expense. Let's say you got a job, you lived in Tennessee, you had to relocate to Alabama, right? That job then requires you to move. You will have moving expense. Do you think that moving expense, if it happened towards the end of the year, it will not qualify for your 2011 taxes. It will be on your 2012. Don't forget the relocation. If the guy or if the company is paying for it, make sure that you get reimbursed for what it is, and then it's not a deduction for you. But some of it could still qualify. Health insurance. Health insurance is a tax deduction, guys. It's not that hard to remember. Also, long-term life insurance is a tax deduction. So don't forget, again, to turn that in. Last, self-employment deduction. Oh boy, do we have 400 tax deductions for the self-employed. So just be very honest. Keep every single receipt. Rule of thumb, if it does anything at all to do with producing or maintaining your business, doesn't make a difference what it might be, keep that receipt and turn it in to your tax person. This has been the Tax Corner. Now we're going to go on over to the Business Corner and see what's happening. This is a game of business. And when you're playing the game of business, you really do not know where that wheel is going to stop. But today, we're talking to you about emails. That's right. We have a whole list. I've had over 100 emails this week. And one of the things we're going to go is Tammy says, should I keep records of my mileage? Oh, can I tell you, that is a #1 mistake people make, is not keeping records of their mileage. Mileage is very, very important when it comes to doing your taxes. One, at 55.5 cents a mile, that's what it was for the last 6 months of 2011, and it's also what it is in 2012. You want to keep track of miles, but the IRS doesn't just say, I did 20,000 miles. That's what I think I did. No, they want details. They always want details. My world is all about details. And one of the details, a calendar is the best way to do this, guys. Take your calendar throughout the whole year. Write down the miles that it is from your home office or from your place of business to these appointments that you're going to. Doesn't make a difference if it's Office Depot, to the bank. in the post office, every one of those things dealing with business is what you get to write off as miles. Again, 55.5 cents a mile is a lot of money in your pocket by the end of the year. So Tammy, make sure you're keeping records and store them for 7 years. That way you don't have to ever look over your shoulder when it comes to the Internal Revenue Service. Okay, the next one comes from Duke. Duke says, will there be a red flag if I take a home office? Well, you know, people always are asking me that question. There's this big rumor going around that if you take a home office, your odds for audits are going up. That is a misconception. The home office is a fabulous tax deduction, but again, it's all in the detail. Is your home office legitimate? One of the things I'm always trying to teach people, if you have an office provided to you from your employer, that being a real estate agent, even though you might be a subcontractor, that being a person that works at a petrol station and there's a small office in the back, even if you choose to work from your home, the bottom line, guys, is this. If it is for your own convenience, it doesn't make a difference and is not a tax write-off unless it is not provided at the place of business. Then and only then can you take care of making a home office. Be smart. Also, home offices, don't get pulled into using it as a spare bedroom and a home office. Guys, all kinds of fabulous ways for you to make sure that you're keeping more money in your pocket. It all comes down to the details. Keep track of your receipts. Document what you're doing. If you have questions, you know, you can always contact me at 615-367-0819. Dr. Friday Tax and Financial Firm. That's me. And that's who you want to call if you want someone to help you with your finances, help you with your taxes. And we're also the home of the $100 a month QuickBooks accounting package. What does that mean? It means I'm certified in QuickBooks. That also means I know how to make that software work for you, and I can save you up to 50% on your accounting services. Why? Because A, we're a family firm. We know what it takes to make money, and we're going to help you save it. We also know how to deal with small business. We know how to keep the Internal Revenue Service off your back. This is all about helping you be out there and work harder and let us help save you money. So if you've got questions on taxes or accounting, give Dr. Friday Tax and Financial Firm a call at 615-367-0819 or check us out on the web at www.drfriday.com. We're going to be right back with the Dr. Friday Show.